Hey guys, so this is going to be my second video now. I'm basically telling you what drove me to this path and why I'm doing this. First off, like I said in my last video, I've been Christian pretty much my entire life. That's how I was raised, and you know, that's what you do, especially when you come from it's creaking, from a black family. Like, God is everything, you know. But they don't teach you stuff like being Christian did not give me that balance I needed between freaking flames, between nature and spirituality. It didn't encompass nature. It just included stories about people that, I'm just going to be very vague, people that did stuff wrong and were punished for it, or that went through something and blah blah blah. Like, it didn't fill what I needed for the nature side of it, because I love nature. I've always loved nature. I've been an outdoorsy girl for a long time. I've had fears. I think a lot of my fears, to be honest, stem from my religion. Like, I have a fear of snakes, not because it's just a snake, you know, it's a being, but because what it represented. Snakes are evil. You know what I mean? They slither and they sneak, and they're out there to just kill and seek, kill, destroy. That's what you learn, you know? And so when I was little, I was always hearing like lizards and snakes and stuff, and oh my gosh, we're gonna die, and they're just out to get us, and the devil's out there, and a snake is a devil and stuff. So I just had a lot of fears towards nature. And then these past few months, I've been natural for a year. Basically, I don't use like any chemicals like to change the texture of my hair. And so because of that, I've learned to, I guess, craft like hair products, I guess you could say, because I use like aloe vera. Like, I grow aloe vera here, and I use that on my hair and all that kind of stuff. And then with looking at that stuff and being outside more and gardening more, I've just grown closer to nature. And as I grew closer to nature, I felt a divide between my religious beliefs and my nature. I was like, why does God ever talk about nature? Like, you just hear about it in Genesis, and that's pretty much it. He created the world, that was it. And I was like, I think there's something more to it, you know, than that. And I wasn't getting that at church, so started researching different religions. I was like, maybe I'm just not meant to be Christian. And I was researching different religions, and with YouTube and looking at different websites and stuff, I found out that it is possible to be eclectic, which is to collect different religions, not necessarily take what you like, but take what feels right in your heart, what feels true to you. And I've already done that before with churches. Like, when a pastor would be speaking about something, if I don't agree with it, I threw that out. Like the whole money preaching thing, a lot of churches do that. God wants you to be prosperous. He wants you to have this big old house with this big old thing, and we just have so many pressures that society put us in, you know, and that's not for me. 4 minutes. Okay. So that's what drew me on this path to discovering what I am. I know no matter what, I believe in God. You know, I do believe in God, because God speaks to me. I talk to God. I have a relationship with God, but I need that balance on the other side, so I want to get to know my God, you know. And ever since I've been doing research and stuff and all this other jazz, sorry, my speech is very limited right now. I'm cold, I can't think, and my dog is like prancing around. But ever since I opened my eyes, and I wasn't just so, this is it, this is how it is, this is how it's written. When I opened my eyes, the God started speaking to me more and more. Like, in our backyard, we have suns just everywhere, and I never really cared for it. I never noticed it. I never really paid attention, but we have that one. We have that one. and we have that one. And which is interesting is, well, we used to have another one on the back wall, and I was like, whoa, that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, that's like north, east, south, and west. And then we have a moon here, and she's always been there, and I never really paid attention. But she's been showing me that she too is all around, and she's in everything. I went to the thrift store a few days ago, and there was a candle holder. There was a moon. I'll show you guys that probably later tonight. It's my nephew's birthday. I'm going to be doing that, but she showed herself to me, and I had to get it. It was only $2. I'll show you the candle. I got some other goodies there too, but it was just so interesting how now I feel her, like, in everything. I wake up, like today, I woke up, I saw the sunrise outside, not today, yesterday, because my baby woke me up at like 5 something, and then I started actually waking up like 6, and I was seeing the sunrise, and it was so beautiful, and I just have I have more appreciation for those little things, you know, and more adoration and more acknowledgement of that, and I feel so good. And how much more time? I'm sorry, I know I keep checking. Okay, so what really got me into it was I went with my friends. They're Wiccan. We went out to have some Indian food. So good. But we went to Lady of the Lake, which is this like new age kind of store. They have like Christian stuff, they have Wiccan stuff, they have Buddhist stuff. If you want to know about this religion, they have everything. And they have these rocks there, and then they give a description about what the rocks are and what they do. I wasn't really reading the descriptions, but my friends were like, oh, let's see if you can feel this energy. And I was kind of like, feel the energy of a freaking rock? Are you kidding me? And they put it in, and I was like, I don't feel anything. You guys are crazy. Because I wasn't letting myself open up to it. I was like, you guys are dumb. And then one of my friends put these 3 rocks, and I have them in my hand, and my hand was burning, like with like sparks and fire, and I didn't know how to explain it. It freaked me out. But I got those rocks. It's like $3, like not even like 75 cents each, but I got those rocks. I also got this crystal here. And I got another crystal for my room to help balance things out or whatever. But I still want to do my research and stuff. I'm not saying I'm Wiccan because I think that in order to have that title, you actually need to know what the freak you're talking about. And I don't. I'm still learning, you know. But we'll see. I'm not sure if I'm on the more Egyptian side than the Celtic side, I guess you could call it. But we'll see where it goes. But yeah, I hope this didn't go over.